Hey you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Today, we are going to be talking about the brand Judydoll. Judydoll was so gracious in reaching out to me. They have sent me a full face of makeup. I am wearing it all today. I don't have anything else on my face except for the Judydoll products that we're going to be talking about today. And I just want to thank them so much for being so gracious in everything that they sent out. When they initially reached out to me, they wanted me to pick like a couple products, and I did. And then I said that I wanted to do a full face video, and they ended up sending me a whole bunch of stuff, enough to do the full face. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Everything here today is under $20. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty impressed with a lot of the things that I have on. I think my face looks very pretty today. Not only are these items under $20, but they were so nice to give me a coupon code for you guys. If you use the code BUNNY20 on the Judydoll website, that is going to save you 20% off of the entire site. I don't make anything from it. It's not commission-based. It's not affiliated. It's just something that you guys can use to save yourself some extra money. And we're going to be talking about each of the products today and what I feel about them. We do have some misses, but most of them are hits. I'm very excited to go through the products today and show you how I got to this beautiful ending here. A little bit about Judydoll. I first heard of them because I was on YesStyle and I saw that they had some products from Judydoll on YesStyle, and I was actually about to buy some before they reached out to me. But they are a C beauty brand, and all of the products are clean, cruelty-free, and vegan, which is great for me because, you know, I have the eye allergy to carmine. So I knew that I was going to be able to use all of the products on their site. Very impressed with the packaging. Also, for these products being so inexpensive, when they arrived, I was surprised by how nice they were. Then to boot, the performance has just been great, outstanding, all of the adjectives on how good everything is. So let's jump in to the products and learn a little bit more about this brand. The first one being the foundation. This is one of the items that I was interested in, and I gave them the shade that I wanted to try, and they went ahead and sent it to me. So grateful. This is the Oil Skin Foundation. I did get it in the travel size, and it retails for $8.99. Beautiful skin and breathe all day without being clogged. Water-like micro bubbles encapsulate high coverage powder and one-touch burst the beads for a fine, easy spread. Enriched with purple ginseng and moisturizing essence, it is friendly for oily and sensitive skin. Comes in 2 color shades, natural and fair. I did pick up the natural shade. I initially thought when I put this on that it was going to be too light, but it ended up blending so beautifully into my skin, and it looks very, very natural. I really do like the formula of this foundation. It is liquidy and it does have kind of like a natural finish. I use a sponge to apply it. It blends out like a dream. I do believe it blurs some of the imperfections of my face, but it definitely kind of evens out the skin tone, and it just looks gorgeous after applied. It has like a tiny bit of a sheen to it, but not like too much where your face looks wet. I can powder it down if I would like, or like today, I have not put any powder on at all, and it definitely gives like a beautiful finish. So I actually really like this foundation. I highly recommend, especially if you are looking for a foundation that is under 10 bucks. This travel size is actually like pretty nice. I love the component with this like little ball on the top. It's like an acrylic ball, and it just has your pump on it. I really do like this one. Probably one of the top ones that I received in this whole thing, besides the lip product. But yes, I really do like this, and highly recommend this one. The next thing they sent over, I didn't actually request. This was just one of the ones that they threw in for my full face. This is the 2-in-1 highlighter contour palette. It runs for $16.99, and I have it in the shade Tree. A face palette suitable for any skin type. The highlighter contour palette includes everything you need to pop, shadow, and lift. With a combination of mattes, shimmers, creams, and powders, you can achieve any look you desire. Comes in 3 colorways of cold, warm, and tender. Again, I love this compact. It is super pretty. It's like an acrylic and it has this like watercolor on it, but there's also like little tiny glitter particles in there. So it's just really, really cute. And this has everything. It also comes with a really nice mirror on top. This has everything you need to contour your face, I guess, or if you wanted to use it as a bronzer, you could do that as well. Also on the back of the compact, it kind of has laid out, you can't see this, but it has laid out what these things are. So they have a cheek contour, a nose contour, a cream highlighter, and a matte highlighter. And it's all labeled here on the back. These are your two contour colors. This is your matte highlighter, and then this is your sparkly highlighter. Now, I did not use the highlighters because I'm not really a highlighter girl, but I did kind of combo the two colors for the contour just to demonstrate on the video today. They're very creamy. They're kind of powdery. It's kind of like a mix of the two, but I was able to get like a pretty good depth on my cheeks using this. This is what people would use to like kind of shape and snatch the face. I did use some on my cheeks, and then I put a little bit on the sides of my nose. This is not a step that I do normally. I usually just use bronzer and blush and call it a day, but I wanted to show you guys just how shadowy you can get those deep parts of your face. And I do think that it came out pretty good. Looking a little snatched here today. So not that I would need this product necessarily. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I can recommend it, as in if you do use all of these things, they're very nice formulas, and it's all in one. So it's a pretty nice compact too. Next thing that we're going to talk about is the Yo-Yo Stackable Multi-Balm. Now, I really like this one. I actually requested 2 of these, but they only sent me the one. I wanted to get 2 because there is something about this system. It is stackable. So here is your lid that you would screw off to get your pigment, but the bottom of the component is actually grooved so that you could take this lid off, and if you have multiples of them, you can stack them on top of each other. So they would just screw into each other. So I really wanted to try and get 2 so that I could show you that. But yeah, they only sent me the one. They did give me one of the colors I asked for, so I can't complain. Makeup Rookie's Game Changer. This multi-use balm can be used as a blush, eyeshadow, bronzer, and even a lippy. Made up of 53% nourishing essence complex with 6 types of natural herbal extracts. Not only is the formula special, but the component connects to one another with just a twist, making your color stack easy to use. It comes in 6 colors. I really do like this one as well. I have only used it for the cheeks, but I really, really do like it. I use a tiny wet sponge and I kind of just pat it onto my cheeks. It blends out really, really nice. There's no harsh edges. It gives a good color payoff. I think it looks really radiant and natural. I really do like this one. I probably should use it as an eyeshadow and a lippy just to try it out. But I really do like the component. I think it's really pretty. And I think the formula is really good too. This retails for $11.99. So this is another recommendation. I think with the foundation, it works really well. You can see I used it over that contour powder cream and it looks gorgeous. This is the Yo-Yo Stackable Multi-Use Balm. The next thing I'm going to talk about, not my favorite of the bunch, but they did send me a full face, so they did throw this in there. This is the 2-in-1 Eyebrow Mascara. Brush the brow and volumize naturally. This quick drying formula catches each hair, provides color without clumping, and is waterproof and long lasting. It comes in 4 colors and it retails for $8.99. I got the shade Natural Brown. What I don't like about this product so much is, one, I don't think it's the right color for me. I am wearing it today, so it looks okay, but there is something about this formula that I'm just like not really into. The brush is kind of big for an eyebrow pomade, and I seem to get some of the formula above the brow on my forehead, and I'm not really like cool with that because then I have to like clean it up and whatnot. I will say though that if you have bushy brows, it does actually coat the hairs pretty well and provide color. It might just be because my brows are so thin that I end up getting some of the formula like on my skin, but if you have bushy brows, this might be something that you could look into. It's just not my favorite out of the bunch. All right, the next thing that they sent me, I did not request either. I actually requested a single shadow, which they did not send me. They sent me a full eyeshadow palette. This is the Dew Shine 6-color palette. It retails for $17.99. I have it in the shade Pink Coral. Create a sheer dewy makeup look with this all-in-one palette. Each palette includes eyeshadow, blush, highlighter, and a dewy stick. In sheer mattes, lightweight shimmers, and pigmented color, it offers seamless blending with a dreamy finish. It comes in 4 colorways. Listen, I was skeptical about this one. I know C Beauty eyeshadows are, you know, maybe like a little less intense than normal eyeshadows, especially since all of us are kind of used to those like indie brand eyeshadows. But I wore this to work, I think, a week straight, and it is actually pretty nice. Like, it's pretty nice. I know this is $17.99. It is the most expensive thing that we've got on this video today, I believe. The formulas on these are really, really nice. It provides everything that you need to build out an eye look. There's like a medium shade, a deeper shade, and then a sparkle. And then there's 2 blushes in here, which I have not used as blushes, but I'm sure they're perfectly fine. And then a shimmer shade, which I'm not the biggest fan of, just because when I did use it, I got glitter kind of on my cheeks, which I'm not a big fan of, but I do think the shimmer is actually like really pretty. It does give that like dewy finish that they're stating in the name. But the powders in here are actually really, really nice. They do have a lot of kick up whenever you use them, like take them out of the container, but they apply really, really nice. And I think you get like a good opacity when applying them. They blend out really nice. I'm able to get like a really nice gradient. It looks pretty natural, but still like stand out-ish enough that you're like, oh, I did an eye look. And with these 3 colors, I have been able to get like a pretty decent look out of, you know, just 3 colors. I do use the shimmer sometimes, but not really like a lot. I will also say that I did several makeup checks during the day when I was at work, and they didn't budge. They lasted such a long time. And I was like just pretty floored by the performance of these powders. So listen, I know people are spending like up to $30 on a single shadow, but this is under 20 and you can get like a few looks with this. This is actually like pretty nice. Right, the next item, I requested this because I needed a mascara, and this is one of their top selling products. It's not my favorite. I'll say it right now. It's not my favorite, but apparently a lot of people really like it. It's one of their most popular products. It went viral on TikTok. It is different. It just doesn't work for me as much as I would like. This is the 3D Curling Eyelash Iron Mascara. It retails for $13.99. I have it in the shade Black. Clearly defining each lash, the 0.33 millimeter spiral steel tube fits perfectly and with fine and soft lashes. Each lash is wrapped and made distinctive by the quick drying styling formula. Comes in black and brown. I'm not a huge fan of this wand. I know that it is super viral because it is a very thin stainless steel tube that's kind of like wrapped with a threading, and it's supposed to grab each one of your, you know, eyelashes and coat them. It doesn't give me the volume that I would like. And 2, I get it all over my eyelids, which I have to end up cleaning with a brush. And I don't think that they curl as good as they claim. So pretty flat, straight out, if you know what I'm saying. Not my most favorite product. I do think that if you had naturally curly lashes, it might work a little bit better for you. It does something. Let me just say that. It does something. You can see in the video, I got something out of it. But this is not one of the ones that I'm like pulling for every day after using a bunch of these other products. This is not the one that I would recommend. But hey, if you wanted to try something different, you can go for it and save that 20%. Moving to something that I actually love. Okay, there was like 3 products out of this whole thing that like I actually really, really like. This is one of them. I love the foundation. We're going to get to the lip, but this I'm probably going to order this again myself. I'm probably going to get it in all the colors that they have. It comes in 8, so you know, I can choose it. This is the Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner. It retails for $11.99. I have it in the shade medium brown. Draw as you like with this fine-tuned eyeliner with a 0.014 millimeter line. You can be sure to get as detailed as you need. The brush tip is fine and easy to control without error. The waterproof ink is smooth and applies evenly without clumping. Comes in 8 colors. Guys, I like this one a lot. One, I love the tube that it comes in. It is it's shaped kind of nice. I don't know. There's just something about it that I like. And I love the fine tip. It is so nice. I have been able to get the cleanest fine wing every time I have used it. And let me tell you, this stuff dries down and stays put all day. I don't get any transfer from laughing. It doesn't fade by the end of the day. It stays put. This is a really nice eyeliner. Like I'm so glad that they sent it to me, because now I am probably going to just be using this moving forward. I love this eyeliner. I love the way it goes on. I love the way it stays. This one is good. And for $11.99, if you get the 20% off, it's just as much as the NYX eyeliners that I've been using. I like this one way more. I actually had just bought a NYX brown liquid eyeliner and I went and returned it after I used this one for a week. I really do like this one. All right, let's talk about a product that I did not use in this video, and I did use it once, and it's not for me, based because the color that they sent me is it's way too bright for me. It's just not the type of thing that I'm into. This is the Cushion Lip Powder Cream. As the name suggests, it's a liquid lip that turns matte on your lips. It's supposed to give that kind of blurring effect to your lips. And I love the component. I think it's really, really cute. It's not for me. Cushion Lip Powder Cream retails for $11.99. Blur your lips with this lightweight, non-sticky formula. With 20 shades and 3 collections, you can achieve invisible lip lines with this unique and beautiful formula. The way this works is it is a kind of like puff thing, and you twist up the product and it comes out in the puff, and then you apply it. I do think that it gives you like a blurring effect. I don't know. I feel like it dries a little bit. It does look really nice around the lip lines. If you don't have like massively dry lips, this might be something to look into. And this one is really viral too, I think, because of the delivery system. But for me, it's just kind of a miss. The color is like way, way too bright for me. It's almost garish, like on my face. So this is something that I can't quite recommend, but you know, if you wanted to try it and be cute, that's cool too. But let's get into a lip product that I really, really do like. I did pick this out, I think, initially, and they sent me the color that I like. But when I received it, I was like, oh my gosh, this lipstick is so pretty. It's like the tube is so pretty, and I love the way that this goes on. This is the Watery Glow lipstick. It retails for $12.99. I have it in the shade Nude Pink. Glide on this clear, non-greasy formula for a watery, sparkling lip. Special natural colors capture the light to make this formula beautiful and never sticky. It comes in 15 colors. I love this thing. It is so nice. I applied it in the after video, but I'm just going to like freshen up this. It is so it's so creamy. It like glides on so, it's so creamy. I see why they call it water, because it literally glides on like water. It's so nice. And I think the color is really pretty. I think the shine is really pretty. The only thing about it is it doesn't last terribly long. It doesn't stain or anything. It comes off just kind of naturally. So there's no like weird patchiness or anything like as it's coming off of your lips. But the only downside is that it doesn't last very long. But I love applying it. So if you want to call that a negative, but it's a positive that you get to put more on, that's something. I really, really do like this one. The component is beautiful. The formula is beautiful. I mean, look how shiny and healthy my lips look. And that is saying something because my lips are like so dry normally. Really like this one. Probably going to get this one in a couple other colors. The thing about their website and the colors is they have really cool names. They have really cute pictures. I can't tell the difference in a lot of the shades. So maybe some experimenting is going to have to happen. And I will be using my code to buy some more of this stuff because I like it so much. So that is everything that I had to show you today in the full face of Judydoll makeup collection. I have to say I'm giving thumbs up to this, especially for products being under $20. I mean, some of them are under $10. This is, I mean, drugstore pricing, but I mean, the performance that I have just, I love this stuff. I also took a video of me at work to show you guys the longevity of this stuff. So I apply my makeup at like 6:30 in the morning, and this video was taken in natural window light around 3 p.m. So I had it on for a full 8, 9, whatever hours, and everything still looked really good. I have been checking myself as I've been testing it out for the last 2 weeks, and I don't really have anything to say on performance except for it works. Like, I think it's just such a pretty line. I think it's a natural, pretty look. I mean, I'm loving how this look came out today. Yeah, guys, I am going to have a link in the description box that is going to take you to all of the things that we talked about today in a collection. And then you can click on those items of whichever ones that you wanted to look at. And remember, if you use the code BUNNY20, it will save you 20% off of your entire purchase. Again, not affiliated. I don't make anything. It's just for you to use and abuse. And if you want my recommendation, I would say go ahead and abuse it. Thank you again to Judydoll for sending all this stuff my way. I am really, really appreciative. I am so glad that I was able to use these and get to experience these products. And like I said a million times, I will be buying some more. That's all I have for you today, guys. If you could please like this video, it really helps me out. And comment down below on if you like the way this came out or what you thought was very interesting in this video. I would love to hear it. And if you want to subscribe and hang out with me some more, that would be cool. Cool people, do subscribe. We have some antics over here, so stay tuned. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one.